I am last moment winner. MMPC 001, Management Functions and Organizational Processes. Section A. Q1. Describe any two models of change and discuss the reasons for resistance to change and its management. Answer. Introduction. Change is a constant in the dynamic business environment, and understanding models of change is crucial for effective management. Two prominent models are the Lewin's Change Management Model and the Kotter's 8-Step Model. Lewin's Change Management Model. Unfreezing. In this stage, I would identify and communicate the need for change to create awareness. For instance, if a company is introducing a new technology system, I would emphasize how it improves efficiency and aligns with industry trends. Moving. This involves implementing the change and addressing any challenges. Using the technology example, I would facilitate training sessions, ensuring a smooth transition and addressing any employee concerns. Refreezing. The final stage involves anchoring the change in the organizational culture. I would establish new protocols and continuously communicate the benefits of the technology to reinforce its acceptance. Kotter's 8-Step Model. Create urgency. I would initiate a sense of urgency by showcasing market trends and competitors adopting similar technologies. This would motivate employees to recognize the need for change. Build a guiding coalition. Forming a coalition of key stakeholders is crucial for successful implementation. I would involve department heads and influential employees to champion the change. Form a strategic vision. Developing a clear vision helps employees understand the direction of the change. For the technology implementation, I would communicate a vision of improved efficiency and enhanced competitiveness. Enlist a volunteer army. Involving employees voluntarily fosters a positive atmosphere. I would encourage employees to participate in the change process, making them feel empowered. Enable action by removing barriers. Identifying and eliminating obstacles ensures a smoother transition. This could involve addressing concerns about job security or providing additional resources for training. Generate short-term wins. Celebrating small victories boosts morale and shows progress. Acknowledging successful adoption of the new technology in specific departments would motivate others. Sustain acceleration. Maintaining momentum is crucial to prevent regression. I would establish regular check-ins and feedback mechanisms to address emerging challenges promptly. Institute change. Embedding the change in the organizational culture ensures long-term success. Continuous reinforcement of the benefits of the technology and integration into performance metrics would institutionalize the change. Reasons for resistance to change. Fear of the unknown. Employees may resist change due to uncertainty about the outcomes. For example, with the technology change, employees might fear job losses or increased workload. Lack of communication. Insufficient communication about the reasons and benefits of the change can lead to resistance. I would address this by ensuring transparent and consistent communication channels. Management of resistance to change. Communication. Regularly communicate the reasons for change and its positive impact. Town hall meetings, newsletters, and one-on-one discussions can address concerns. Employee involvement. Involve employees in the decision-making process to make them feel valued. Seek input on the implementation plan and address concerns proactively. Conclusion. In navigating change, employing models like Lewin's and Kotter's provides a structured approach. Understanding and managing resistance is pivotal for successful implementation, requiring clear communication and employee involvement. By addressing concerns and celebrating successes, organizations can foster a culture where change is not merely tolerated but embraced.
Q2. Briefly discuss various barriers to effective communication. Answer. Introduction. Effective communication is a cornerstone of successful management. However, numerous barriers can impede the flow of information within an organization. Identifying and understanding these barriers is crucial for fostering a communication-friendly environment. Barriers to effective communication. Lack of clarity in message. Sometimes, unclear or ambiguous messages hinder effective communication. For instance, if I were to convey project expectations vaguely, team members might interpret the requirements differently. Noise and distractions. External factors like background noise or distractions can disrupt communication. Holding a meeting in a noisy environment or sending important information during a busy period may result in misunderstanding. Cultural differences. Diverse cultures within a team can lead to variations in communication styles and interpretations. For example, a direct communication style may be perceived as rudeness in some cultures, affecting the intended message. Lack of feedback. Absence of feedback mechanisms prevents the sender from confirming message comprehension. I would address this by actively seeking feedback during and after communication to ensure understanding. Emotional barriers. Emotional states, such as stress or personal issues, can impact how messages are received. If a team member is stressed, critical feedback may be more challenging to accept. Assumptions and stereotypes. Preconceived notions and stereotypes can lead to misinterpretation of messages. I would actively promote an open-minded culture to challenge assumptions and encourage unbiased communication. Poor choice of medium. Selecting an inappropriate communication medium can lead to misunderstandings. For example, complex information may be better conveyed in a detailed email rather than a brief instant message. Information overload. Bombarding individuals with excessive information can lead to confusion and selective attention. Prioritizing and structuring information delivery is crucial to prevent overload. Physical barriers. Geographical distances or organizational structures can create physical barriers. Utilizing technology for virtual communication or implementing an open-door policy can help bridge such gaps. Language barriers. Differences in language proficiency can impede effective communication. Offering language training or providing translation services can address this barrier. Conclusion: in the dynamic business landscape, effective communication is essential for seamless operations. Recognizing and mitigating barriers is a proactive step toward fostering a communicative environment. By promoting clarity, addressing cultural differences, and utilizing appropriate channels, organizations can enhance communication, fostering collaboration and efficiency. Q3. Discuss the factors influencing the choice of structure of an organization. Briefly discuss the degree of decentralization required in an organization. Answer. Introduction. The organizational structure is a critical aspect of management, influencing how tasks are divided, roles are defined, and communication flows. Several factors contribute to the choice of organizational structure, and determining the appropriate degree of decentralization is pivotal for effective decision-making and flexibility. Factors influencing the choice of organizational structure. Size of the organization. The size of an organization often dictates its structure. In a smaller organization, a flat structure with fewer hierarchical levels may be more efficient, fostering quick decision-making. Nature of the business. The type of industry and its dynamics influence organizational structure. For example, a technology startup may adopt a more flexible and innovative structure compared to a traditional manufacturing company. Organizational strategy. The chosen strategy, whether focused on cost leadership or differentiation, impacts the organizational structure. A cost-focused strategy may lead to a more centralized structure for better control. Environmental uncertainty. The degree of uncertainty in the external environment affects the structure. In dynamic industries, organizations may opt for a more organic and flexible structure to adapt quickly. Technology and innovation. The level of technological advancement influences the need for specialization and coordination. High-tech industries may require a more matrix-like structure to integrate diverse expertise. Employee skills and specialization. The skills and expertise of employees impact the need for specialization in the structure. Knowledge-intensive organizations may adopt a functional structure to leverage specialized skills. Legal and regulatory environment. Compliance requirements and legal considerations shape the organizational structure. Highly regulated industries may necessitate a more centralized structure to ensure adherence to standards. Degree of decentralization. Decision-making speed. The speed at which decisions need to be made influences decentralization. Fast-paced industries may require decentralized decision-making to respond swiftly to market changes. Complexity of tasks. Complex tasks often benefit from decentralized decision-making. Decentralization allows experts in specific areas to make decisions related to their expertise. Employee empowerment. Decentralization empowers employees at various levels, fostering a sense of ownership. This can lead to increased motivation and innovation. Organizational culture. The prevailing culture within an organization impacts the degree of decentralization. A culture that values autonomy may lean towards a more decentralized structure. Risk tolerance. The organization's tolerance for risk determines the degree of decentralization. Risk-averse organizations may prefer centralized decision-making for better control. Conclusion: the choice of organizational structure is a strategic decision influenced by multiple factors. Whether to centralize or decentralize decision-making depends on the specific needs and context of the organization. Striking the right balance ensures efficiency, adaptability, and optimal utilization of resources in line with organizational goals and external demands. Q4. Describe and discuss any two theories of motivation and their relevance in the present-day context of organizations. Answer. Introduction. Motivation is a crucial aspect of organizational behavior, influencing employee performance, satisfaction, and overall productivity. Understanding motivational theories provides insights into effectively managing and leading teams. Two prominent theories, Maslow's hierarchy of needs and Herzberg's two-factor theory, offer valuable perspectives on motivation. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Physiological needs. At the base of Maslow's hierarchy are basic physiological needs like food, water, and shelter. In the present-day context, organizations address these needs through competitive salaries, health benefits, and a comfortable working environment. Safety needs. Safety needs encompass job security, health, and safety. Organizations ensure employee well-being through workplace safety measures, job stability, and health insurance, fostering a sense of security. Social needs. Social needs involve the desire for interpersonal relationships and a sense of belonging. Team-building activities, collaborative work environments, and open communication channels address these needs in modern organizations. Esteem needs. Esteem needs include recognition, achievement, and a positive self-image. Recognition programs, career development opportunities, and a supportive work culture contribute to fulfilling esteem needs. Self-actualization. At the top of the hierarchy is self-actualization, representing the desire for personal growth and fulfillment. Organizations facilitate self-actualization through challenging projects, skill development programs, and opportunities for innovation. Herzberg's two-factor theory. Hygiene factors. Hygiene factors, such as salary, working conditions, and company policies, prevent dissatisfaction when adequate but do not motivate. In the present context, competitive salaries and comfortable workspaces are essential to prevent dissatisfaction among employees. Motivational factors. Motivational factors, including recognition, responsibility, and achievement, directly contribute to job satisfaction and motivation. Modern organizations focus on providing challenging tasks, opportunities for skill development, and acknowledging achievements to enhance motivation. Relevance in present-day organizations. Employee well-being. Both theories emphasize the importance of addressing employees' basic needs for well-being. In the present day, organizations prioritize mental health programs, flexible work arrangements, and wellness initiatives. Employee engagement. Motivational factors from Herzberg's theory align with strategies to boost employee engagement. Recognition programs, continuous learning opportunities, and a positive work culture contribute to sustained motivation and engagement. Diversity and inclusion. Present-day organizations recognize the importance of addressing diverse needs. Motivational theories guide organizations to create inclusive environments that cater to the diverse backgrounds and aspirations of employees. Remote work challenges. With the rise of remote work, addressing motivational needs becomes crucial. Organizations implement virtual team-building activities, provide remote training opportunities, and focus on transparent communication to maintain motivation. Conclusion: Maslow's hierarchy and Herzberg's two-factor theories remain relevant in the contemporary organizational landscape. By considering these theories, organizations can create holistic strategies that address both basic needs and higher-level motivations, fostering a work environment conducive to employee satisfaction, engagement, and performance. Q5. Write short notes on any three of the following. A. PERT and CPM. Answer. Introduction. PERT and CPM are project management techniques designed to plan, schedule, and control complex projects. They involve the use of network diagrams to represent project activities, dependencies, and critical paths. PERT, Program Evaluation and Review Technique. Probability-based approach. PERT incorporates a probabilistic approach by assigning 3 time estimates to each activity: optimistic, most likely, and pessimistic. These estimates help in calculating the expected duration and the variability of each activity. Critical path analysis. PERT identifies the critical path, which is the longest path through the project network, determining the minimum time required to complete the project. This analysis assists in focusing resources and attention on critical activities to ensure timely project completion. Uncertainty management. PERT is suitable for projects with high uncertainty and variability in activity durations. By considering a range of time estimates, PERT provides a more realistic and flexible approach to project scheduling. CPM, Critical Path Method. Deterministic time estimates. Unlike PERT, CPM uses deterministic time estimates for each activity, considering a single duration for each task. This simplifies the calculation of project duration and is suitable for projects with relatively low uncertainty. Focused on time-critical projects. CPM is particularly effective for projects where time is the primary constraint. It identifies the critical path, helping project managers allocate resources and monitor progress to ensure timely completion. Resource optimization. CPM assists in resource optimization by highlighting non-critical activities where some flexibility in scheduling is possible. Project managers can allocate resources efficiently, balancing the workload across different project tasks. Relevance in present-day context. Integration with project management software. In the present day, PERT and CPM are often integrated into project management software, enhancing their accessibility and usability. These tools provide real-time updates, facilitate collaboration, and streamline project planning and control. Complex project management. PERT and CPM remain essential for managing complex projects in various industries, including construction, engineering, and information technology. They help in visualizing project timelines, identifying critical activities, and ensuring efficient resource allocation. Agile project management. While PERT and CPM are traditionally associated with waterfall project management, aspects of these techniques can be adapted for agile project management. Agile methodologies may incorporate network diagrams and critical path analysis for better planning and execution. Conclusion: PERT and CPM are valuable tools in project management, offering structured approaches to planning and controlling projects. Their adaptability to different industries and continued relevance in contemporary project management practices make them essential for ensuring the successful and timely completion of projects. B. Characteristics of directing. Answer. Introduction. Directing is a crucial function of management that involves guiding, leading, and supervising employees to achieve organizational goals. It encompasses communication, motivation, and coordination to ensure that individual efforts align with the overall objectives of the organization. Characteristics of directing. Leadership. Description: leadership is a fundamental characteristic of directing. Managers must inspire, guide, and influence employees to achieve common goals. Example: a leader may set a clear vision for the team, provide guidance, and inspire members to work collaboratively toward common objectives. Communication. Description: effective communication is essential in directing. Managers must convey expectations, goals, and feedback clearly to ensure understanding among team members. Example: regular team meetings, one-on-one discussions, and use of communication tools contribute to transparent and efficient information flow. Motivation. Description: motivating employees to perform at their best is a key characteristic of directing. Managers must understand individual needs and apply motivational strategies. Example: recognition programs, performance feedback, and opportunities for skill development contribute to employee motivation. Decision-making. Description: directing involves making decisions and guiding the team toward a common purpose. Managers must be decisive and consider the impact of decisions on the overall objectives. Example: deciding on project priorities, resource allocation, and resolving conflicts are aspects of decision-making in the directing function. Coordination. Section B. Q6. Read the case given below and answer the questions given at the end. Ms. Renu had graduated with a degree in foreign languages. As the child of a military family, she had visited many parts of the world and had traveled extensively in Europe. Despite these broadening experiences, she had never given much thought to a career until her recent divorce. Needing to provide her own income, Ms. Renu began to look for work. After a fairly intense but unsuccessful search for a job related to her foreign language degree, she began to evaluate her other skills. She had become a proficient typist in college and decided to look into secretarial work. Although she still wanted a career utilizing her foreign language skills, she felt that the immediate financial pressures would be eased in a temporary secretarial position. Within a short period of time, she was hired as a clerk typist in a typing pool at life insurance company. 6 months later, she became the top typist in the pool and was assigned as secretary to Mrs. Khan, manager of marketing research. She was pleased to get out of the pool and to get a job that had more variety in the tasks to perform. Besides, she also got a nice raise in pay. Everything seemed to proceed well for the next 9 months. Mrs. Khan was pleased with Renu's work, and she seemed happy with her work. Renu applied for a few other more professional jobs in other areas during this time. However, each time her application was rejected for lack of related education and/or experience in the area. Over the next few months, Khan noticed changes in Renu. She did not always dress as neatly as she had in the past, she was occasionally late for work, some of her lunches extended to 2 hours, and most of her productive work was done in the morning hours. Khan did not wish to say anything because Renu had been doing an excellent job and her job tasks still were being accomplished on time. However, Renu's job behavior continued to worsen. She began to be absent frequently on Mondays or Fridays. The 2-hour lunch periods became standard, and her work performance began to deteriorate. In addition, Khan began to suspect that Renu was drinking heavily due to her appearance some mornings and behavior after her 2-hour lunches. Khan decided that she must confront Renu with the problem. However, she wanted to find a way to help her without losing a valuable employee. Before she could set up a meeting, Renu burst through her door after lunch one day and said, "I want to talk to you, Mrs. Khan." "That's fine," Khan replied. "Shall we set a convenient time?" "No. I want to talk now." "Okay, why don't you sit down and let's talk?" Khan noticed that Renu was slurring her words slightly and she was not too steady. "Mrs. Khan, I need some vacation time. I'm sure we can work that out. You've been with the company for over a year and have 2 weeks vacation coming." "No, you don't understand. I want to start it tomorrow." "But, Renu, we need to plan to get a temporary replacement. We can't just let your job go for 2 weeks." "Why not? Anyway, anyone with an IQ above 50 can do my job. Besides, I need the time off." "Renu, are you sure you are all right?" "Yes, I just need some time away from the job." Khan decided to let Renu have the vacation, which would allow her some time to decide what to do about the situation. Khan thought about the situation the next couple of days. It was possible that Renu was an alcoholic. However, she also seemed to have a negative reaction to her job. Maybe Renu was bored with her job. She did not have the experience or job skills to move to a different types of job at present. Khan decided to meet with the personnel manager and get some help developing her options to deal with Renu's problem. Questions. What is the problem in your opinion? Elaborate. Answer. The problem in this case revolves around the deteriorating job performance and behavior of Ms. Renu, who was initially a top-performing secretary in the marketing research department of a life insurance company. The issues include changes in behavior. Ms. Renu's behavior undergoes significant changes over time. Initially a top typist and secretary, she starts dressing less neatly, being occasionally late, and extending lunch breaks to 2 hours. Decreasing productivity. Ms. Renu's productive work is primarily done in the morning hours, and her overall work performance begins to deteriorate. This indicates a decline in her commitment to the job. Frequent absences and extended lunch breaks. Renu's increasing absence on Mondays or Fridays, along with the standardization of 2-hour lunch breaks, raises concerns about her dedication to her responsibilities. Potential alcohol abuse. Mrs. Khan suspects that Ms. Renu might be drinking heavily, as evidenced by her appearance and behavior after lunch. This is a serious concern affecting both personal well-being and J.